was talking about a foundation in Switzerland. This is Dr. McHugh, and we're just recording it, so that,
Nice to meet you, Mr.
yeah, so I don't want their
Jones.
confusion,
Good.
because we all have some memory things, and Dr. Ellen McEwen, she's been so helpful to me, and Stephanie's with me
I
about
understand.
5 times a day.
Yeah.
The,
I
the,
just,
pri- the principal issue that I've been concerned about, and your founders was concerned about, is that we see a lot of prescriptions and medicines and things that she's
Of
taking.
course, yeah.
Okay,
well,
but in relationship to what underlying illness? That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
get it handled.
Alexia has a very rare form of myasthenia gravis
Okay.
with what we call a channelopathy. It's sort of
Okay.
two separate entities.
Mhm.
And the myasthenia gravis form that she has
Okay.
is the severe type,
Type.
which requires a lot of medication to
Okay.
even try and live
And-
a halfway
And
decent life.
I'm not questioning that, but
Mhm.
determination, this is based on your examination of all the, because I
It's-
don't understand.
It's based on
I
a
mean,
number
I-
of things.
yeah,
You
right.
know, first of all,
The reason I say that, because, she went to Stanford, she was at the Stanford Medical Center.
But as their first stomach thing, let's be very clear, it's there
What-
because
what-
of severe food poisoning.
Whatever the reason, okay. I thought you were there because of the stillness that you.
Oh, no, I was at Stanford.
Then she went to
yeah.
Stephen, at the Cleveland Clinic,
Uh-huh.
They
okay.
determined channelopathy, potassium channelopathy disorder.
Okay.
Which is the second one.
Okay,
Which is, there's two illnesses or two
Okay.
conditions that she
Okay,
has.
okay.
And the thing is, we've seen the result of the mestinon, which if someone without myasthenia gravis took, would be probably poisonous.
uh-huh,
But for Alexia, it turns her symptoms around, so that's the proof.
okay. But what
Of-
about the massive doses of potassium, where's that come from?
That's from the channelopathy, that's
And
the
that's
second
prescribed,
one.
that's what you do?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
because if she doesn't have it,
Yeah,
she can't
Function.
function at all,
Okay.
yeah. So the problem is these are what we call orphan or very rare diseases, so
right.
it's hard to find the diagnosis. I think you
Yeah.
went through a
Lot
lot
of doctors, yeah.
to get
Okay.
to the diagnosis. And a lot of healthcare workers aren't used to seeing it
That I
because
can
it's,
believe.
they might never
Yeah,
see
right.
a single case in their
Right,
whole
right,
life.
Right.
Fortunately, I've had a little experience with myasthenia gravis, and so we've been able to work together to try and find a way for Alexia to live her life
Okay,
in a safe, non-stressful environment
Okay.
where she can get the care that she needs. But she's, honestly,
Yep.
probably never going to be able to live completely independently.
Yeah, well,
You'll
that's-
need to
well,
have a
this is-
helper.
Yes, yes.
this is so important because I've been interfacing with
Trustee.
the trustees,
Mm-hmm.
trying to interpret because they don't understand. They don't have they don't have to say understand. I don't want to state it, misstate it, but
I don't understand why I'm getting worse or what I.
no.
Okay.
They don't feel that they have received any medical diagnostic confirmation of what you say.
Well, I think we sent letters
Yeah.
saying
Okay.
myasthenia gravis and channelopathy. I pretty much
Yeah,
remember
remember-
writing
Yeah,
at least
she
one
wrote
of those.
number of letters. There were letters written at Stanford. There are numerous letters. They don't have the ability to read a medical report, an EMG. They don't have that.
No, they don't.
But I've
No,
also-
I said to
But I
them,
sent a simple letter.
okay.
You have an extraordinary daughter.
No, I understand that,
It
no.
takes a lot of courage
Right.
and strength to be able to deal with a disease this complex.
I think,
And
also I
she's-
have Dr. Koenig. I'm dealing with a hypersomnolence. When I
Mhm.
fall, I'm taking the modafinil
right.
for hypersomnolence and the cataplexic thing, and then the dysautonomia with the blood pressure all over.
Drops. Yeah, it's
very-
tough.
So in terms of what I'm trying to get a handle on, in terms of what, she's gonna need a lot of medical support
Yeah, both in
And-
terms of medicine and in-home care.
and in-home care.
Yeah.
And,
And I've
the
had
nature of the beast is that some of this is insured and some of it's not insured.
a lot.
Right.
That's right. Some of it is insured. For instance, Stephanie is not. That's not insured.
Right.
But my medication. I mean, we add up
Yeah.
medications about $9,000 a month, and it does benefit. I'm getting all my medication before the end of the year so that I don't have this huge expense right out the gate, that kind of thing.
Sure, yeah.
All right, so what I want to be able to explain to them, to the extent that they haven't got an explanation, that there's a certain reality that they're going to have to address in terms of Alexia's medical condition.
It's not
Right.
gonna go away, it's not
Okay.
gonna,
Right.
yeah, and then I'm also,
Hold on, Alexia, please. That there's a certain, because, not her fault.
right.
Okay, no, listen,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is not her fault, but for a whole combination of reasons, is that there's a significant amount of disbelief as to the authenticity of the underlying disease. And I'm simply saying to them, I said, now hold on. I said, if any doctor is credible, if any scientist is credible, okay, if they say that X is Y and Y is Z, then people who are not qualified can't challenge that. You know, I'm
Yeah.
prepared. You know, I mean, I used to do a lot of trial work. You know, and so if I would be cross-examining a medical person on the stand, and I'd get their credentials, I would have to accept it. The court would accept it.
Right.
You know, unless you
Right,
can
right.
impeach and say, well, that person's not really a doctor because, you know, and so forth. You know?
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
So this is very helpful because what has to be done is that they have to financially plan to the extent possible to get the resources to respond to the cost of this. That's the problem.
Right.
Because, and
It's the disbelief that's been most expensive, is the delay. I mean, for instance, there are referrals made to Mayo, there are refers to me to UC Davis, Mark Strome, that billionaire
but I
guy.
thought all of those choices were places that you wanted to go to.
Oh, no, but then I'm told I can't do it, and so then I worsen. And the thing is, quality of life. The thing is, it's health with quality of life. I metabolically have to see what's happening every time I'm urinating, all the syncopal, what's going on with the kidneys, losing my voice, all this. The worst thing also is, for me, when I'm not with Stephanie, and I like to have quiet nights, my thing is when my vision changes and I'm alone and I get this, I'm just passing out, I still want to be in my own bed and in my own situation. I don't want to be abused in a
So when you
house of
send
horrors.
me a selfie photo of you taking medicines, what is that?
I sent him a picture. I was taking medicine. I sent him the
Yes, but-
video of the crisis. I made a video with
Oh.
taking
saying-
mess. I was
Yeah.
taking potassium.